So can you make something that's keto and vegan? Let's find out. I'm making 2 recipes in the air fryer that can be made in less than 10 minutes. They're vegan, keto, and low carb. Now let's get started. Now these are gonna be made in the air fryer, super simple. We are making actually one of my favorite dishes. I absolutely love air fried cauliflower, but we're making this vegan. So I'm gonna show you how you're still gonna get all the flavor, but a little bit better for you. Now, I just did a fresh head of cauliflower and then just cut it into pieces. You don't have to be perfect. It's really just personal preference. I like mine a little chunkier, so they are bigger chunks. So what we're gonna do is just go in with our buffalo sauce. Now you're just gonna use your favorite buffalo sauce, toss that right in. You wanna make sure it coats all the pieces, and we are gonna add a little extra, but right now we are just doing like our first coat. Okay, now for our seasonings, we have some smoked paprika, a little onion powder, and garlic powder. So we need that flavor, you know what I mean? So we have our seasonings, and then of course we're still gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Now again, this is gonna be air fried, so it's super quick. And yeah, just super easy. Like anybody can make this, even if you're not, you know, if you don't like cooking, you're not a chef. Obviously I'm not either. So if I can make it, you can make it. And then we're gonna drizzle a little avocado oil. Get everything well incorporated. You wanna make sure that your seasonings are evenly spread over the cauliflower. And you do wanna add a little bit of oil, whether you use like a spray or just like a little drizzle of avocado or olive oil. It just helps it get like a crispy texture in the air fryer. Okay, so we have our little air fryer. Now we're just gonna toss everything right into the basket. You don't wanna like stack it up on top of each other because you do wanna get that nice crisp across, you know, all your pieces. So we're gonna do 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And then we're gonna go ahead and give it a good toss just to make sure that, you know, it's nice and crispy. And yeah, I can't wait to show you the texture and the final product. Okay, so we have about 2 minutes left. Ooh, it's looking beautiful. It has little crisps here and there. So we're just gonna give it a little toss. Nice, and then just finish it off just so it can get a, yeah, just a little bit more crispy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and heat up our tortillas right on the stovetop. Now, you might wanna go ahead and use some tongs. I was brought up not to use them. I would actually like, if my grandma saw me using tongs while warming up tortillas, it'd be the end of it for me. I literally would not hear the end. Like, you're not a true Mexican, like where, you know, who raised you? So anyway, I feel like we're just used to it, but just for safety purposes, you wanna use tongs. So right now, while our cauliflower is crisping in the air fryer, you know, you can go ahead, make your tortillas, chop up your toppings. I'm doing a little cilantro, tomato, and onion just to top off our tacos. If you're not vegan, then of course you can do a little sour cream, some cotija cheese. I mean, guys, obviously it's all to personal preference, but it would be delicious. So we have a little chipotle sauce here. This is gonna be like the creamy component. I feel like it just totally adds to the experience of a taco. Let's go ahead and grab our crispy cauliflower. Just gonna grab it directly from our air fryer. Guys, it smells so good. I'm so excited about this right now. Who knew that vegan food could be this good? Okay. Now let's do our toppings. We have a little bit of onion. I'm using white because that's what I have on hand, but you can do red or omit it, just really personal preference. A little tomato. Beautiful. Some cilantro. To add a little more creaminess, and also, I mean, like, who doesn't love guac? We're going to add a little guac right on top. This is a spicy guac too. Has some jalapenos in there. All right, guys, so our tacos are done. These look so beautiful. When I tell you that this is full of flavor, this is like flavor on flavor. We have spices, sauces, just a little bit of everything going on. And the fact that this is low carb and vegan just makes it that much better for those of you that are vegan and are trying to live a low carb lifestyle. So guys, I'm ready to dig in. All right guys, and before we move on to our next recipe, I wanna give Seed a special thank you for sponsoring this part of the video. Now, this is Seed's DS1 Symbiotic. This is a probiotic and prebiotic in one. It's a capsule within a capsule that reaches down into your colon, feeds all the gut bacteria that needs to be fed down there. So I don't know if you guys know this, but 70% of our immune system lives in our gut. So it's also helped my skin, really just helped me feel amazing overall. So if you guys don't have a probiotic and prebiotic that you are absolutely obsessed with, I'm gonna go ahead and leave these linked in the description below. I do have a discount code, which is LowCarbLove, and it will get you 15% off your entire order. All right, so let's move on to our next recipe. We have zucchini pizza boats. Now, I already scooped everything out. You just wanna make sure that it's hollow so that all your filling and toppings can fit in there. I did a low sugar marinara, our vegan cheese, which I am super excited to try. I've heard really good things about it. And then as our topping, we are actually doing some mushrooms. These are just like some mushroom chunks. And then I just topped it with some chili flakes for that spice. Now we're just gonna put everything right into our air fryer. Okay, and now we are gonna cook this at about 400 degrees for about 6 to 8 minutes. Really just depends on your air fryer. All right, let's pull out our pizza boats. Look at this. Okay. I feel like dipping this in like some vegan ranch or even more marinara would be so good. Ooh, I should have used tongs. All right, guys, so we have our pizza zucchini boats and our crispy cauliflower tacos. These are two absolutely delicious vegan recipes that, quite frankly, you wouldn't even, like if you tried this out and about, you wouldn't even know they're vegan. So we're gonna do a little taste. Let's see if this cheese lives up to the hype, guys, I'm telling you. That's crazy. The mouthfeel is, it's like cheese. The taste tastes like cheese. Hold on, one more. Okay, this is delicious. I would 100% make this. You guys know I'm not vegan, but like if you are, or you're trying to stay away from dairy, this is great. Yeah, but anyway, that was great. Perfection. I'm super, super happy with this. Like, honestly, this is like a solid, dang. Gosh, I don't know. No, I'm honestly like thinking like from a pizza, like we're comparing it to regular pizza. This is like a solid 8. Like if we're making like a low carb regular version to this, that's solid, guys, because it's not even real cheese. So now for our taco, look at this. Like what? Looks so good. Super juicy. Let's give this a try. Look at all that. Okay, the flavor in this is ridiculous. I don't know which one I like better, but whichever one you make, you're gonna love. I'm telling you right now. Yay, Myra, it's so good. All right, guys, so there you have it. These are 2 ridiculously delicious vegan dinners that you can make in less than 10 minutes. And they're made in the air fryer. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the recipe in the description below. If you guys like this video and you wanna see more videos just like this, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.